Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. When you have many numbers like 3-digit numbers or 4-digit numbers, even 5-digit numbers, adding and subtracting them in a single problem can create a lot of problems, and students tend to make so many mistakes in those questions. Especially important when you are at junior school level or you are preparing for the banking exams, wherein these speed of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, squaring, square roots, cubing, cube roots, all those tendencies are checked. So you need to be aware of some smart tricks which can help you in getting to the correct answer, especially when you are cracking the multiple choice questions. So in this video I am going to take up this topic of an exclusive method for adding or subtracting the integers. When we talk about integers, they are big integers like 3-digit, 4-digit, 5-digit, even 6-digit integers. Adding and subtracting in a single problem. Let's see whether we can do that 10 times faster or not. And we intend to provide you all these short tricks at one place. So if you are interested in the book which contains all the short tricks at one place, you can send me a message on WhatsApp 9896369963. This is the WhatsApp number. You find this WhatsApp number in the description of this video also. So friends, let's first understand the concept behind this particular trick. So the concept used in the trick is, I'll take an example of maybe 2-digit numbers first. Let's take an example where we are doing 86 minus 37 and then adding 28 to that and subtracting 46 again, right? Now I know most of you can do this orally also, but for focusing on the concept of the trick, you need to understand what is going on, and that is why I am taking a very simple example first. So here you can see I have taken all 2-digit numbers. Now there can be a case when we are subtracting numbers containing different number of digits. So I'll come to that also. Let's have the numbers which contain the same number of digits first. So here you can see, if I consider only the first digit 8, 3, 2 and 4, I can add and subtract them so easily, because adding and subtracting single digit numbers is far more easier than double digit or triple digit numbers, right? So let's do that. 8 minus 3 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 minus 4 is 3. And what about the second digit? We have a 6 here, minus 7. 6 minus 7 is minus 1. Minus 1 plus 8 is 7. And 7 minus 6 is 1. So do you think your answer is 31? And if you calculate using the calculator, you will find that your answer is not at all wrong. And this is the beauty of the short tricks. When you start understanding numbers with a different perspective in mind, you save so much of time in the exams. And doing it this way is far more easier than writing all these numbers one below the other, adding the positives first, adding the negatives then, and then subtracting the result. It will take a hell lot of time, right? Now what happens when we have different number of digits? Let's consider one example in which we have different number of digits. So that will complete our concept. So suppose you have 946 and you are subtracting 89 from that, and maybe adding another 3-digit number 236 to the result. So now we have 3 digits here, 3 digits here, but only 2 digits in the middle number. So what do? I will prefix a 0 here. That makes the number of digits in all the numbers same. And now I can do the same thing. First digit, 9 minus 0 is 9, 9 plus 2 is 11. So I get a double digit number, and that doesn't scare me actually. 11, I can write it as 11 only, and then put a slash. Second digits, 4 minus 8. 4 minus 8 is minus 4. Minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1. See, I am getting negative numbers also and 2-digit numbers also. So let them I'll have one more step and then I'll get to my answer. Let's see the last digit first. Here we have 6 minus 9 is minus 3. Minus 3 plus 6 is 3. So we have a positive number, a negative number, and a number containing two digits. Now, what do we do with these numbers? Here you can see, if I have a 3 here, 3 is a positive number, so that doesn't scare me. 3 has to be retained as it is, and the negative number here, now this is what I need to take care. I'll borrow 1 from here, and borrowing 1 means borrowing 10. So this negative 1 will get subtracted from 10. So 10 minus 1 is 9, and finally because this gave away 1, 11 becomes 10, and my answer is 1093 for the question. Right, friends? So now you can realize how quickly we can actually do it if we practice 20-30 such questions. Let's try some of those. Here we have all 3-digit numbers. So let's try the first digit. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. So I'll put a slash. Second digit. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 minus 8 is minus 3. And then finally we have the 5 minus 4. 1. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 minus 3, 1. So since we have a negative number here, borrow 1 from here, subtract this from 10. So 10 minus 3 is 7, and 9 becomes 8, giving me the answer 871. Likewise, here also we have 3-digit numbers, but now we have 4 numbers just like this question. So 9 minus 4 is 5, 5 plus 8 is 13, 13 minus 7 is 6. Second digit, 4 minus 3 is 1, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 minus 8 is minus 5, so we have a negative number. 3 minus 4 is minus 1, minus 1 plus 3 is 2, 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So we have two numbers which are negative. Never mind, let's see what happens. We'll borrow 1 from here, subtract this from 10. So this is minus 1, right? So 10 minus 1 becomes 9, and then what happens to this? Minus 5 gave away 1, so it becomes minus 6, and then 6 remains as such. So one of them becomes positive in one step. Now borrow 1 from here, this gets subtracted from 10. So 9, 10 minus 6 is 4, and 6 becomes 5. So 549 becomes the result of this question. Likewise, friends, you can go on and on. Let me take a question where we have different number of digits. See, 4 digits, 3 digits, 4 digits, 5 digits. So up to 5 digits. So let's convert everything to 5 digits. 0, 1, 3, 4, 3 minus 0, 0, 8, 3, 4 plus 0, 9, 7, 4, 3 minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 5. See, now all the numbers have 5 digits each. So let's start with the first digit. 0, 0, 0, and we have a minus 1. So negative 1 becomes the first number, and likewise you can go on and find the remaining sums. Here you see this is 1, and then this is 0. So 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 plus 9 is 10, and 10 minus 0 is 10 itself. So likewise we have the third digit. So you can try 3 minus 8 is minus 5. Minus 5 plus 7 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. And then we have the 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. And then we have the last one, 5 this is 3, right? 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Minus 1 plus 3 is 2. 2 minus 5 is minus 3. So we have got five different numbers. So we have these 5 numbers now, and we can do the same thing. Let's borrow this 1 from here. So this becomes 10 minus 3, which is 7. Now this becomes 2 because it gave away 1 and 1 retains as it is. 10 means 0 and the 1 carried. So minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0 and your answer, these two zeros are not required. So the answer is 127. Likewise, here we have 4-digit numbers. So let's start with the first digit. 7 minus 8 is minus 1. Minus 1 plus 9 is 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. 8 minus 5, 3. 3 plus 8, 11. 11 minus 8, 3. And then 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. And finally 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Minus 1 plus 3 is 2. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. So we have 4 numbers out of which one of them is negative. So what do we do when one of them is negative? We borrow 1 from here, subtract this from 10. 10 minus 2 becomes 8. 2 becomes 1 and then we have the 3 and the 3 which gives us the answer to this big addition subtraction problem. Likewise, I can go on and on. Here we have 5-digit numbers, all 5-digit numbers. So let's start with the first one. 1 minus 2 minus 1. Minus 1 plus 8 is 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. 0 minus 8 is minus 8. Minus 8 plus 4 is minus 4. Minus 4 minus 4 is minus 8. Third digit, 3 minus 3 is 0. Plus 3. 3 minus 3 is 0 again. And then we have the next one. 8 minus 4 is 4. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 minus 4, 4. And then the last one, 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. So where do we have negative numbers? Only one negative number here, and that will give me my answer. Let's borrow 1 from here, subtract this from 10. So 3, 4, 0. 10 minus 8 is 2 and 1 becomes 0. I don't need to write the 0 there. 2043 is the answer. See how much of time can be saved, friends. And it's only about being a little smarter with all these numbers, and that's what people are checking. The examiners don't want you to get indulged in huge calculations. They want you to be smarter, and that's what they're checking, whether you are in that 1% of those students who can do this smartly. So friends, if you're liking all these videos, do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. Do not forget to hit the bell icon. This is really important, because if you don't click the bell icon, you will not be getting all the notifications of our future videos. So friends, practice this method. That is what will make you feel more comfortable in the method. And let me know in the comments below, did this method work? All the best for your practice.